What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of 4 Dummies, and tonight I'm joined with the other 3 dummies. I have Mr. Robert Detoff.
Hello!
I have Jisc 1.
Yo, what's happening?
And I have Mrs. Skullface.
Hello.
And tonight we're going to continue with the collection critiques. So we're just going to get right into it. Everybody kind of knows what time it is. We're going to start this one with Joe R. And I got news for you. I quite like it. I like pretty much all of it.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, bullshit. I'm calling bullshit, Bobby.
Why?
Because he went with that freaking, what's his name? Blueface Man.
Yeah, so
I like Blueface Man.
No,
I like you.
No, it's not. It's not that. It's like he's very focused. It's a Thrawn collection, and if you look at the Detoffs, right? Like he has the 1/6 version of him in the throne. He has the little totem from Rebels. I don't even know where that's from. That's probably an original creation, possibly 3D printed. I'm not exactly sure. And then he has like that other stuff up in the corner. I don't even know what that is. I know he made the one in the translucent box. And then like the little mask and like another 1/12 version of him or 1/6 version of him and like the pops and then the figures. And like I just think this looks like I love this character and here's a pretty sharp, clean display of this character. Then the picture, he's got the Thrawn art with all the comic books surrounding it. Sharp, clean, on a blue painted wall. It's not lost on me.
You know what's interesting is looking at the detail. Look at the second little section. You know, it's like a bust of Thrawn.
Yeah.
But my whole thing about it is it's not any bigger than a Transformer, but for some reason it works, even though it doesn't fill up the whole space.
So
it's interesting to me why Transformers don't work.
I feel like it needs to be lifted up a little bit. That's probably like the one shelf that I'm like,
I agree with Laura, but I also think it gives him a little bit of room for expansion should something else come out. I think this is really well done.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, it looks
really
sharp.
Okay, but
sharp.
with regard to the Detoffs, right? Just look in there. His centerpiece is the Thrawn. Was that Hot Toys? Why is it on the bottom? I don't think it should be there. It should be higher up. It doesn't anchor it, and it looks like he's intending it to anchor it.
Maybe you might be right about that.
He could fix it. He could fix that.
Yeah, that's an easy fix.
He could swap it.
Yeah.
He could swap it with that totem thing at the top.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what this guy did, he used his Detoffs really smartly because, you know, it's kind of messing me up because there's no Transformers there and that might mess it up, like just because Transformers might not work in Detoffs. He's got a color scheme on his walls. And that really could work with Detoffs if you intentionally work on your background on the wall itself. We've talked about this before, but with regard to window dressing, you know?
Speaking of window dressings, that would be my one criticism. In that, like, wide shot, you can see that he's got the Star Wars drapes, and, like, it just, I get it, I appreciate it, I understand what you're trying to do there. However, you have a very classy display, but you got some 5-year-old window dressings.
Right, I agree.
That tells me you got some R2-D2 underoos.
Yeah, so put some nice window dressings on there, maybe some blue, a different shade of blue or something, or white, you know what I mean?
I was going to say all white. And
Exactly.
Or red. Red would go Thrawn.
Yeah, red too.
Red would be a bit. Red would be a bit much. Sorry, Robert.
But either way, the rest of this is really sharp. Like this is a very focused, well thought out, displayed collection of a character that this guy obviously loves. Let's move on. This is from Frankie.
Frankie.
So I'll be honest with you, of the kind of stuff behind glass look, this one's pretty good.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know what this
one's pretty good.
Throny thing he has.
And exactly.
It's like risers, but the diorama is like
whatever that is works perfectly.
Yeah.
These things that are displaying the Autobots and Decepticons, I don't know what it is, but it works like a champ. But it's elevated.
It's an elevated Pharaoh.
I didn't see that one.
Because these aren't Detoffs. These are some sort of glass display cabinets, and then the ones that Jetfire is in specifically, and I'm guessing Starscream just because of the size. Although he doesn't have a picture of the Starscream one, but like it's really a well laid out shelf. And if you look at the major layout, whatever he's got going on for Jetfire, he's also got going on with the movie bots down at the bottom. And the Ultra Magnus works, like it fits in that place, as does the He's got Blaster hunched over a little bit. I'm not sure why, but it works. Cup, Junkions, all of it. That's a well displayed behind glass Transformers collection.
Yeah.
Why has he got all those big bots bending the knee?
Yeah, it probably doesn't fit quite right. But it works because it still has space.
What about Bruticus? Is that Bruticus? Bruticus is like, I'm in the crawl space.
Yeah. So
I gotta change the filter on my heater.
Just bend the knees a little bit.
Yeah, he's talking to Daenerys.
He's working on his hip hinge.
Bend the knee.
He's got to bend the knee. What I would suggest with that Bruticus is get rid of the 2 guns, have him hold the 1 gun with both arms, and then you should be fine. The Bruticus is displayed a little awkwardly, but the rest do work.
Yeah, you can tell. It's like we display based on our pride, and you could tell he's not happy with the Bruticus, and that's why he's down there. You know,
is that?
Dude, I think his Dinobots are cool on the side.
Yeah, I was just looking at that too, but like, is he missing one?
On the left side or on the right side? 'Cause he's got 2 sets. I was looking at the ones on the left side.
He's got them all.
Oh, no, I'm looking at I'm looking at the one on the right side.
Oh, on the right side, he is missing Sludge.
They're all right-handed. You can't pose everything the same way. Don't do it. It looks bad.
Don't do it.
Like they're all right-handed, gun up, sword up. It looks bad. It doesn't even matter if the legs are doing something different. You've got the same thing going on 4 shelves.
Man, I disagree. I understand your point, and I think that there's some merit to what you're saying, and that they should try to, diversify the poses a bit. But this looks good. Are these lit from the front and the back?
I don't think they're lit from the front.
See, that's my major issue with this. They should be lit from the front.
Yeah.
Because they still look dark, especially the Great Cabinet, the one with the Phoenix and the movie bots. Look at Superion. Oh, they are lit. Maybe they are lit from the front. It's just
it's diagonally. He does back, left, front, right.
Yeah, the lighting isn't quite right. And
I'll tell you, you gotta cover that window.
But I mean, I was gonna say that's really hard to have. Like, get the photograph of the lighting properly with the window, the light coming in from the sun, and
so like I think lighting is the issue here, but I think that like the furniture works, which is half the problem at least, and I think that the little like display things he has, those gray things, I don't know what they are, but they're perfect.
What's on top, yo? What is in the dark?
I don't know.
What is in my closet?
I don't know. I looked. There's a Megatron up there. It looks like. I can't tell.
I see an R2-D2.
Is that a BB-8?
I see an R2-D2 up there. I see a cup.
Whatever it is, he's not entirely comfortable showing it off. The hard parts of displaying a collection, he's got sorted. It's just fine-tuning it.
I love the pose for the Omega. Omega looks great.
Yeah, it looks good. All right, let's move on to the next one. This is from Richard. So this is a Detolf collection.
Shout out to Jisc's reaction. Jisc was like, that's
a
lot of orange.
I'm not mad at it. It needs some fine tuning, but I mean, again, he's got the same kind of thing.
So I think that he's fixed the vertical problem with some of the shelves, like in particular the first one with Prime and Trailbreaker at the top, as well as the one with Skywarp and Thundercracker.
Yeah, but there's like center 3 shelves, center 3 Detolfs, like still have way too many figures on them.
Yeah, they're crowded.
I think he's working on it, right?
Yeah,
I think he's working on it.
I mean, there's definitely good.
He's got to do something with all that empty space with those things on the 3 right ones with the combiners, and then he's got the excuse me, pardon me with the Omega Supreme. Like, this is the problem that you find yourself in with Detolfs.
The other
Omega's
problem,
not
but
good.
the lights are at the top, so the bottom ones are not, and because you have like a base to that top shelf, like a part of, I don't know if it's a diorama or not, but whatever, it traps the light from being able to travel through the other shelves, so it's like the top ones are lit, but the rest of them are not. And then I also feel like things just need to be...
They're crowded.
It's a little crowded.
And he's got space, get more Detolfs.
Yeah.
You know, or
Spread 'em out.
Right.
You know, like there's obvious room here. I tell you what I like. I like the little rug in front.
I know, I do too. I was going to say, with the space that you have, don't get more details. Just try reworking your space. Because you have some nice dioramas in there.
Yeah.
I think that there's, like, the cars and vehicle mode, like, kind of like,
Yeah.
They're
it is
too-
tough. Like, I do think the Dinobots are a little too squished. I agree with what
Everything.
Laura said. You
Most of it is
definitely
too squished. Most of it
You
is.
definitely need more lights. It doesn't have to be the same lights that you have on the other one, but you need to light up these other shelves.
I don't like the shelf with the Thundercracker and the Sky Warp and the 3 freaking reflectors and the 3 Insecticons. That's asymmetrically symmetrical. It doesn't look right. You can't do that, man. It doesn't look good.
It's a lot.
He's got Stomp, he's got Scoria, and he's got Wheeljack.
Yeah.
And he was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to solve this vertical height problem by squishing everything down. And it doesn't work like that. Like, because they now look squished, right? And it
Yeah.
doesn't...
Agreed.
You can't have it like that, and you can't have it in a proper Detolf shelf.
I think you're right in the fact that it's too crowded. The thing is, this dude has space. He has space. He's choosing to set this stuff up in a super crowded way, and he could space it out a little bit because there's a whole another wall coming on over here, and it's like so his Optimus Prime shelf, I think that looks great. Insecticon Reflector shelf is getting a little crowded, but I don't think it's terrible. The one with Dirge and Acid Storm and Sunstorm, that one looks good to me too. Like, there's a lot of shelves here that have potential. The problem is there's a lot of shelves here that have far too much.
Well, yeah, but you have a problem. You can't light the top shelves and then leave the rest dark.
Well, you can't light the top shelf, especially if you have a floor base for a diorama. I think this dude understands how to make something look good. I think that he wants to make something look good. I think that he has space. I think that he needs to expand. He probably needs to get those detolfs off the floor, and he needs to break those shelves up and have some different furniture, not just detolfs. You have the space, have some variety. All right, let's get into our last one. This is from James. A little bit different, a Star Wars collection.
Ooh,
And you know what?
Boba.
Looks pretty good. He has detolfs. They are not crowded. They are purposeful. They have, like, I would get the Black Series stuff out of there, but, like, the ships on top look good.
Yeah.
This is a good looking collection with the little Boba Fett art picture. Looks good. And Boba Fett's sitting on a carbonite slab. I want to point that out.
Is that Y-Wing a Lego?
I can't.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it looks good.
Yeah, I don't think that's bad. I think you just need some lights.
I agree.
You need to light it up.
Yep. Time to move on to the lightning bug phase of your life. You're ready.
In all fairness, he could use a giant, shiny, prequel spaceship.
A Naboo canoe, if you will.
Yes, sir.
But I'll also say this: one thing you could work on, and I'm just trying to add a helpful hint because I think you have a pretty good display here. But the one thing you could work on is poses. Your Anakin is posed weird.
Ooh.
Your Luke is posed weird. Your Boba's posed weird. The only one that isn't posed weird is Obi-Wan, and you took that right out of the movie, which I get. But yeah. Other than that, I don't have any
And
real.
make some good use of the, I don't know, Mojo or whatever that is down there at the bottom. Right now, it's just housing cardboard boxes,
Yeah, yeah.
hot
you
toys
could,
boxes. Or
yeah, you
whatever.
could put some stuff in there.
Yeah.
With some of that cheeseburger in there with Anakin.
Right. Oh, God. What is that cheeseburger, man?
You talking
Is
about
that the lava?
Yeah, that's a lava thing. My guess is that
That's
Anakin
not.
doesn't fit on top of there in the detolf. Is my guess. I don't know. I don't know that to be true. It's my guess. I'll tell you, some of that is challenging. Like, I have these Justice League Hot Toys, and a day is going to come where I'm going to have to get rid of their display stands because it puts them so high up in the detolf that, like, you can only put one per shelf. It does present a bit of a challenge.
I have a question about that R2-D2, Bobby.
Okay.
You see it?
Yep.
I don't think he has enough accessories popped out.
I was going to say that too. I was like, I think it looks better without all the stuff on R2.
I agree.
Keep it
I agree.
classic.
I agree. Maybe
R2's like, I'll give you an MRI, I'll check on your teeth, and I'll give you a gynecological exam simultaneously.
No, I agree. I think if it just had one little sensor up out of the head, it would be more than fine. This guy is trying to say, look what it can do. But
he looks like he got hit with an EMP.
yeah, but the truth is that like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it can do. What matters is how it looks, and you could probably tone it down.
Piercing pagoda.
Nose ring.
Vodka, Kahlua, and Bailey's. There you go. Just put all
I need
three
it.
of them. All three of them
I
lined
want
up.
to.
Do
wanna see-
not drink this combo.
I need a dog sniffing.
Light therapy golden facial treatment device.
Also known as what, Jisc?
The white privilege face prison.
There you go.